Welcome all to this Python 3 course. Now, before we begin with the actual course itself, I wanted to go over a few things with you, introduce you to the course a little bit, and explain some of the additional features that we offer along with the course as well. So, the very first thing that you need to take into consideration are the pre-requirements when taking any course out there. We have some very basic pre-requirements for this course. I mean, they are the basic of the basic pre-requirements. You need a functional computer and you need some basic computer skills. You basically need to know how to power your computer on, log in, and from that point onwards, we will guide you through pretty much the whole process. We strive not to skip any steps when explaining anything pretty much. Okay, so another thing that you get with this course and that you get with pretty much any of my courses is the tech support. So if you post in the discussion section, if you have problems with the code, or if you're unable to do something, or you get some sort of errors or something like that, you can always post in the discussion section and somebody will be there to answer your inquiries. Perhaps not me personally, but one of the staff members will come. There are people who are watching those discussion sections, and we will strive to help you out in any way that we can. So, if you have a problem, post it in the discussion section first. If it's really that big of a problem and cannot be solved in the discussion section, you can send me a PM. I strive to answer all of the private messages. As a last resort, for whatever reason, if the site is not functional or something like that, you can send me an email. But if you can send me a private message or if you can post in the discussion section, please do so. Email is like the last resort, like really the last resort. But I will strive to answer all of your inquiries. No guarantees there, but we will try. And more often than not, we actually manage to answer all of our questions. Okay, so in addition to that, so to the support and the pre-requirements, we also accept suggestions. So if you're watching the course and if you feel like that certain subjects were not processed or that are missing, or just feel like that you want to learn something about another subject that is related to the course, feel free to send us suggestions. I make no guarantees, but I will read those mails, and if I can squeeze it in time-wise, I will be more than happy to add additional videos. This is not just empty talk. We generally tend to add videos in the courses across the board. So if you have any suggestions, like, okay, I would like this subject to be processed or that subject to be processed, send them. And I will be more than happy to take them into consideration to see if it's actually doable. Can we actually squeeze it into the course? If you have a request for a new course, a particular subject which you would like to be processed, feel free to send those suggestions as well, and we'll see what we can do about that. Another very important matter, feedback. So please leave us an honest review, and when you do leave a review, if you leave a bad review, please write why. So there is a section for that. Everybody can leave feedbacks. Everybody that's enrolled in the course, that is. And if you do leave a bad review, please just write why. So you can say perhaps the sound quality was bad, or the video, or the subject was poorly explained, whatever. Make sure to state why. It's very important to us because only then can we actually improve. Some additional resources are my GitHub repositories. You don't need to register or anything like that. You can just get some of the code there. It's pretty much all GPL licensed. And the YouTube channel. So on the YouTube channel, I tend to post some videos that I, for logical reasons, cannot post into the Udemy courses. So for example, if you would like to know, if you are having problems with setting the environment up, the development environment on a Mac or in a Linux or something like that, you can send me a private message or post it in the discussion section and say, hey, Ermin, can you help us out with this? And then I can post a video on YouTube, like, just to help you out. It's completely free. there are no logins that are required or registration or whatever. You just get a link, you click, and you watch, and it helps you out in a sense that your problems get solved. Anyway, that's it. I hope that you do enjoy the course, and I wish you a ton of luck with it.